Okay, I'm gonna roll with this recording, so I'm gonna try and get caught up to real time. This is turn 55 of my Asphodel game. Um, in the last episode, I attacked three players all at once, and it was like in the late game. So, well, not late game, but late game for Asphodel. So we're gonna start suffering the consequences of our aggression. Especially this episode. Like, look at this is turn 55, and I'm just getting mentally attacked all over the place. Boom, 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 boom. Um, anytime you see these flags, that's a kill. Anytime you don't see the flags, they resist. So there's some pretty successful attacks here, and a lot of these guys were kitted. Um, so we're losing a ton from these attacks. Still casting Arcane Probing, shouldn't be doing that. Oh, this is fires from afar. Hmm. Don't usually see that. Don't usually see that. Hmm, interesting. Um, yeah, and then there's some fighting. This will be easier to see on the map. Some events. Nothing really exciting, I don't think, event-wise. Group of zealots, that's always nice. So let's check out the war fronts. So remember, we're pulling back from Bandar Log as much as possible. Um, so we get counter-rated a bit here. We bump Phaeacia here, not a big deal. And I was realized, like, what am I doing? Like, am I really going to defend this throne? I'm not going to defend this throne. Send these guys back. This is what I mean, like, I'm losing focus in the game at this point. If I'd been thinking ahead, I would never would have moved my army that was for taking Agartha off of Agartha. It would have just stayed there. But I was thinking, why not go and defend this throne? But yes, that is silly. This throne is so isolated from where I am, even though it's worth a ton. I can never hold this throne. It's just too far away from my stuff. Literally on the opposite side of the map of my capital. Capital, there, throne, there. Complete opposite side. No point in trying to defend it. Um, yeah, this guy's assassinating commanders. Everything else is retreating. There's some fighting going on here. I guess. I don't know what this means. Did he leave these guys on here without a commander? Maybe. Just slowly siege it down? Maybe he was getting assassinated? I have no idea. Um, oh yeah, we can check out my favorite Ares, my favorite Carrion Lord here. And he's just going to suck a little bit of fatigue out of these guys. And he's just going to start going ham. Yeah. So he's quickness quickened. So that's 4 attacks per round, even though he's got one weapon here. I was thinking I should put 2 swords of swiftness. Hell, I could even do a copper arm and get 3 swords of swiftness on him. Each sword of swiftness attacks twice per round. Quickness, I think, gets you. Um, let's see if we can count these things when he wakes up. Quickness doubles your number of attacks, so those swords of swiftness turn into like 6 attacks per round. But then I think it either doubles again or I'm not sure. So we'll see how many attacks he gets when he wakes up. That's the question. 7. Are you going to wake up? Gonna wake up, bud? Come on. Come on. How many attacks is he going to get in the round he wakes up? So he still hasn't woken up yet. 8? Battle round 8? Are you going to wake up in battle round 8? Okay, he's awake now. It's battle round 8. What did you just do? Okay, you have two sleep vines, so that's a little weird. And you have the wraith sword. What did you just do this round? Okay, we'll go down here. Okay, hits with the wraith sword, misses, so that's two. And he gets one, two, three, four attacks with the sleep vines. Surely he should be attacking more than that. Okay, let's see what that was. Like maybe he's missing some and like I don't, or his target dies too quickly. So one is the wraith sword, two, three, four, five, six, seven attacks. I think I might be falling prey to the old you can't attack multiple targets in a round because he should be getting more hits in with his wraith sword than that. But regardless, I love him dearly. Um, yeah, just a few raids here. Oh, it looks like Ulm is gonna lift this province off of Uruk. Very nice, because Ulm is gonna want to hold it, probably. I don't know, we'll see. Um, oh, look at this. We see Kenids. These guys have awe, and like otherwise are unremarkable, but awe 4 is very high. Um, so they won't really get hit too much here. They're otherwise quite weak though, but it's a neat unit to have. And yes, Uruk has counter-raided. We have, where's this stack? He's got 12 Astral 1s here that are giant size. That's a big deal. And he's got 20 Astral 1s here. That's a big deal. And then he takes this province back with the Mashu Mashus, which I think he teleports some of them out. I don't know why only one attacked there. So we take this province, no big deal. From Phaeacia, I guess I was patrolling this turn. Now with the war in place, like normally I was going to shift all of these units, we're going to go north, north, north. But now it's actually useful for me to have an army down south here, because I'm going to use it to engage Phaeacia. I'm going to lose a big battle to this stack. I see the stack, and I'll look at it, and it's like, I don't think anything about it, but I should have thought something about these guys. This is an Earth-empowered Troll King. A series of Earth-empowered Troll Kings? Yeah, that's weird. I should think that that's weird. Yeah. What else is going on? I think I'm not really doing too much from the looks of things. I'm just turtling. Just turtling and raiding. Bandar Log's starting to make his move. So remember, Bandar Log needs this, this, and this from me, along with this. And that'll secure him a big ol' win, because then he'll only need one more throne, I think. Which could be this one, Brass Throne. This is hard for Bandar Log to get to, because it's almost in line with my cap. Yeah, that one's gonna be a little bit of a frustration for him, I'm sure. Yeah. So yeah, not doing too much. Just move my troops over here. I think I'm hoping to intercept. This is again not optimal movement. Like ideally, what I should have been doing here is moving. I guess I want a collision as much as possible. So I need to consolidate everything, which is almost what I'm doing. But these guys should have been part of that consolidation effort too. But instead, I figure, yeah, I see this. Maybe I should keep these troops together. Cool. It's turn 55. Let's check out turn 56. So a bunch of mental attacks again. I lose a serpent. This is a transformed Carrion Lord. Bunch of Carrion Lords. I lose a Hierophant. Yeah, again, these guys, like Ares is getting hit. The guy that I love so much. But he's surviving because he actually has decent MR, unlike most of my other units. Yeah, Ares takes another province, like the total boss he was born to be. Just get that heroic quickness up and up and up. Yeah, I don't think I ever end up with anyone with 4 experience points. So that's a 6 Hall of Fame. No, I'm not ever going to end up with a 4 experience point person here. Look at this Hall of Fame though. Isn't this crazy? Like look at what Alma's doing here. Like 1, 2, these 2 guys are still alive. 3 guys are still alive. And they're just like smiths, pre-smiths. And they're heroes in the Hall of Fame. Enormous strength, heroic quickness. That's not really useful, but cool. It's very cool. These other guys are all dead, so that's not as interesting. I think I killed this Sphinx. So yeah, I'm the guy with stuff in the Hall of Fame, just still kicking. So we finish our assassinations here, and I take the province with a scout. Um, I'm going to claim the throne. I don't think I'm going to do anything else here, to be honest. I think I built a lab. These guys are researching. That's cool. Looks like few raids bounce on me here. That's weird. This one doesn't. This one goes through. Bandar Log with the effective low commitment raids here. Like, let's have a look at these. Like, this is so low commitment. You cast Body Ethereal on these units, and they're going to be quite hard to kill. And they're going to go through 6 BD like no problem at all. Like, so they're only getting hit one out of every 4 attacks. He also has a Shambler skin that I made for him, I'm pretty sure, that allows him to raid up on land and go back underwater. So it's super efficient play. Like it's really neat seeing how the Bandar Log player has approached the game. Relatively low commitment, efficient movements everywhere. Of course, it's a little different playing Bandar Log. You can play for time, whereas I basically just suffer in my own dominion. Like, I have 890 population here, and I could have 3,800 population. Like, this is what I'm missing. This 433 gold. The joys of Asphodel scales. So we get jumped onto here. I don't defend. I could have defended. I didn't think I should defend because then he can basically call his shots on the battle. There's a nice moderate sized communion. I know he's got another 20 communion dudes coming in. So it's going to be like, there's going to be twice as many, if not 3 times as many mages when he actually goes through this. He doesn't quite crack it first turn, thankfully for me. So all I'm going to do is research, because why not? I can always sneak them out next turn, right? I think I choose to fight. I'm pretty sure I choose to fight next turn. Yeah, so this dies, because of course I attack with 1 Centaur Hierophant with 1 Sword of Swiftness. 2 attacks around. And she ran into the stack, as it were. This is the big stack in the area. So look at this. Blessed, so that's the regeneration and reinvigoration with the earth boost. Pretty sure these are earth boosted. I think I'll cast it in a few turns and I'll be able to check. Yeah, little more rating. I think we take this back from him last turn, so he took it this turn, something like that. Still can't take this. Something about these Ichthid warriors just makes it really hard for me to thug. I mean, not really thug, but like go in there. Um, water shield, ice shield. Like these undead units make things difficult for me. I think I'm just gonna route, right? 38, 44, 44. They're all routed. These guys are undead though, so they won't run, and I won't be able to kill them either. So we're at 39. Defense is pretty low, right? So I'm getting harassed. So harassed is 7. Underwater penalty is 3, so that's -10. The water shield helps at +5. Like water shield's normally amazing at +5 defense, but it's not going to help against these guys because they're undead. They're not going to run, and I'm not going to be able to hurt them because specters have life drain attacks. Cool. I don't understand why this isn't getting invaded quite so quickly, but there's some units here, so maybe he's going off to take this. Yeah, we already saw that. We're claiming the throne. Let's jump to turn 57. What happened here? Oh, just a scout. Turn 57. Oh yeah. More attacks. Somebody hit one of my astral mages. I have a lot of astral mages. Ares still getting hit. All these guys getting hit, but none of them dying. And then let's look and see how we're doing. So we're popped here. Everybody's just researching because, you know, why not? I'm not even going to show you the script because I'm almost for certain change this. Because I realized that, yeah, against Uruk especially, turn 1 anti-magic is going to be essential for winning. We pass each other like 2 ships in the night here. I move my stack here. He moves his stack in. So I misjudge here. I am thinking I should move to attack here, so I'm going to use all kinds of movement options to get as many mages here as possible. His stack is actually bigger than mine at 163, and mine is wait, this actually isn't going to give me a count. Is it going to give me a count? There's no fighting here, so it doesn't give me a count. I'm pretty sure his stack's bigger, so it gets move priority. So he's going to meet me here and end up wiping my army. I do counter raid a little bit, like I take this back because, you know, that's nice. I take this back. Look at this. I love this Bandar Log player. Like, look at this. Look how effective this shit is. I made him the living water bottle, probably. But the lion pelt gives this guy just a touch of protection that combines with his ethereal. Let's have a look and see how this goes. Also, ice elementals, very good against Deer Tribe. They're actually probably better than water elementals against Deer Tribe. But yeah, super effective. Super effective combination. Love it. Love to see it. I'm going to try a raid back here. This guy isn't dead as much as I keep throwing him under the water. I'm going to try and raid here. This is going to go poorly. Raid here. There's a few like small attacks from Bandar Log. Again, this is totally meaningless in the grand scheme of things. Pretty sure these are his national undead. So he's probably got like mound fiends, or he's got, oh, there's an undead priest he can get. I don't remember. It's going to be one of his national spells though, so I'm not going to try searching for it. He tries another, yeah, so this one isn't frozen because he's attacking in his own dominion here. So it's the same kit, but it's not going to work basically for the sole reason that this guy's not going to trample. If that guy trampled, it would have been fine. It's just not killy enough. Yeah, unfortunate. So he's going to take this fort from me. It's not popped this turn, but it's very close. I've had a few like lucky sieges this game where these guys have gone on to my forts and they haven't popped first turn. I'm going to raid this because it's a good province. I'm not going to worry about this because it's a terrible province. Yeah, there's a little bit of raiding here from, I think this is his profit. Attack skill, precision, all the resistances. That's a cheap bless. Tough skin. That's a lot of protection. Oh, that's a kit. That is a kit. Love it. That's going to just tear through my stuff like nobody's business. Lycanthrope's amulet gives Gone Berserk at what level? Oh, it's level 0. Interesting. So no bonus. Cool. Very cool to see. Not going to defend any of this. I have no infrastructure in the area. It's not really possible to defend it anyway. I'm going to try and defend this one. In hindsight, probably shouldn't have. The gem deposits are what I wanted. Because the gem deposits don't go away with my dominion. So, yeah, I'll just leave my units there. This guy's going to raid here. I'm doing something a little special now. So, I move scouts in along with my thug to soak up mind hunts. That's the idea. Although, like, the mind hunting has really gone off a cliff in the last couple turns. Now, especially now that all these raiders are dead. It was really Uruk that could have given me a hard time with mind hunt if he wanted to. So yeah, I'm just going to let Uruk take all this. I'm going to change the script here before the end of this turn. So we're going to look at it next turn, which is my current turn. Yeah, and we're going to see a battle go poorly. So let's connect. So let's focus on the things that we talked about last turn. Okay. This is a butt ton of mages. Each of these things is size 3. He's carefully spaced them out, 1 per square. So this is like one flank. This is another flank. And then he's got like the big mages baked in here. Like the Mashus and whatnot. Like Light of the Northern Stars. So these things are all Astral 2s. Like that's a heck of a combination. I, by comparison, actually have a lot less. So my troops are spread out to avoid area of effect spells as much as possible. These guys are all in Guard Commander, these Harpies. They're going to soak up Soul Plays and Mind Burn. The purpose of this battle is to get up as many battlefield-wide spells as possible. So I've got Howl. Oh, does he have a Howl? Yeah, I have Howl, Rigor Mortis, and Fell Vapors. And I should have seen Mass Protection go off. Yeah, that's the green. So these guys should have decent natural protection. Yeah, 10 natural protection. Okay. Anti-magic has also gone off. So my troops normally have... Sorry, my computer gets really slow with these battles. Magic resistance is normally absolutely awful, but now it's +4. And completely essential for fighting Uruk. I would have moved my items around so that I could get turn 1 anti-magic because I have a crystal shield. Let's look at these other spells. So Relief is me. Relief is Enkidu Shaman, so that's him. And then it's just my Howl and my Foul Vapors and Rigor Mortis. You should really have Howl. I mean, not that it matters a ton. Yeah, so his troops, I believe, are regenerating. Yeah, so he got off mass regeneration. And probably a number of other buffs that I didn't see. I have Wolf, to do jack all, but they attacked the back line. Did he get off? No, he didn't. He didn't cast Serpent's Blessing. Serpent's Blessing is really what was needed here, which is too bad. Serpent's Blessing would have prevented the Foul Vapors from doing work, and Foul Vapors is definitely hurting him a touch here. If anything, it's just causing like little chip damage. Sorry, Foul Vapors isn't damaging him because he got Mass Regeneration. That's what's going on. Normally it would have damaged him. He charmed so many of my wolves, and then they ran away. Oh, did he get his howl off? Relief, howl, Foul Vapors. No, he did not get his howl off. He's just charming the wolves so quickly it makes it look like there's wolves of his. Yeah, that's a lot of charmed wolves. That is so many charmed wolves. I wonder if they'll show up in the battle report. These guys are probably a little tired yet, and my tireless wolves will kill them. It would have been nice to actually burst through this a little bit quicker. Like if he hadn't blocked this, or if I had more killy units in the front here, I would have been able to get the back lines and kill more mages. But yeah, let's just check the damage report. So he brought 232, I had 286. Most of it was carrion beasts, which are terrible. And I ended up killing 14 of his Nadus, so about half of them, and then some of them are probably lost in the retreat. Like I tried to cut a province off him. He raids more, that's all fine. I counter raid, but like there's no resistance. There's a bump here. This is surprising to me. Complete accident on my part. This is just same script that I had for taking Agartha. I had no intention of fighting here. But he set his units in, and I still have like gems. So I'm getting off stuff like Howl, Relief, Foul Vapors. What is this? Oh, he's got Natural Storm. I'm also casting like all kinds of fire resistance, I'm pretty sure. He's unfortunately scripted his units to attack closes, so the front ends up being super close to his mages, which means my guys can get really close to his mages and damage is done to him. Let's look at the actual casualty count here. Sorry, my computer is really slow with these battles. So 7 Colossi Weavers, Storm Captain, Deer Tribe Shaman, and some units that I don't really care about. But yeah, keep your army scripted, especially when they're just hanging out. Because like, I'm gonna take this next turn, I think, because I don't know what he's gonna use to stop me. So, and I wasn't planning on doing that, but it's an opportunity. I tried to pop out this turn, and I end up running into this, which this is huge. This is way too much for me to ever hope to fight against. There's not a ton of mages here, but it doesn't matter. Like this guy's in here. So to bust out, we are breaking siege and running. All these guys are scripted to run. Run. And everyone that can sneak and attack is going to try and basically make an avenue for me to attack. So if Bandar Log completely surrounded me, I would imagine he'd anticipate me trying to do some stunt like this, but this province is owned by Phaeacia, and I don't think Phaeacia is going to say, hey, like, I'm going to beef up one of the provinces I have surrounding this guy so that he can't try some stunt where he's running. But yeah, our goal is not to fight, our goal is to run when we see Bandar Log. Run. Yeah, and then the other disastrous battle this turn is 2 more disastrous battles. This is Ares, who I love so much, and he is not going to win this fight because he's going to wuss out. Just wuss out. He just routes. He just has a morale check and runs. He wasn't even that hurt. Very frustrating. Yeah, and this is the disastrous battle here. So this is cool. Now I've seen these guys, and he has even more now. And wait, why are they only Earth 3 now? I thought they were Earth 4 before. Oh, some Earth power had gone off. So it's going to be a normal battle for me, except I didn't get half of my mages here, so that's not good. But Foul Vapors is fine. Owl is fine. Getting lots of Carrion Swarm. And then something is going to happen. We get relief. Okay, that's 1 earthquake, 2 earthquakes. Probably more than that, to be honest. So just a couple earthquakes, and then see how I don't have any units anymore. That is a problem, not having units. Now he got off his Serpent's Blessing, so Fell Vapors does nothing. Oh, even more earthquakes. So that's 2 full rounds of earthquakes. By battle round 6. I don't even think the battle's gonna last much longer. Like I was missing stuff like Rigor Mortis wasn't here, Darkness wasn't here. Yeah, and my guy's just route. Absolutely disastrous. Earthquakes for the win. You have 4 Troll Kings casting Earthquake, just spamming it. That's gonna do some damage. That's gonna do a lot of damage. One of the spells I was missing here was Mass Protection, which I should have cast. And the biggest loss here, of course, is the Shaman. I'm only getting 1 of these guys a turn, and I need all I can get. 2 Panic Apostates also kind of suck, but not a big deal. Carrion Lord really sucks. That's a very big deal. This happens. So this is Phaeacia teleporting a thugged out golem on me. I had scripted to fight an army, not a golem, so this thing's good. See, this is Fire Shield, right? Like, any one of my units here has Sleep Vines, which are hitting for 3 around. There's 3 attacks around, and each attack procs the Fire Shield once. So basically, they just die. Also, this guy's lighting my own stuff on fire. It's really really did not need to have all these things cast. Like Heat from Hell didn't need that cast because it doesn't do any good against this kind of unit. It's inanimate, doesn't suffer from heat effects. Pretty sure he just dies from getting kicked by my units though. It's just too much to send a golem against. So I have a bunch of the golem's items now. Yeah. Starshine Skullcap's almost useful. I'm gonna use it to cast anti-magic quicker. But yeah, I'm split now, right? So he's got this nice big stack here that I haven't even damaged. He can use it to put this under siege. And I've got an army here and like some army here. They're not really armies. There's just like some, like, look at these guys that were supposed to be in the fight. Jeez, what a loss. What a loss. So yeah, realistically, he should be able to go through and take these if he wants, or if he wants to fight me, he can come to Vanarus. I'm not going to defend. It is no point in defending. So we're going to just back it up. And yeah, why is this guy patrolling here? Does that make sense for you to do that? Yeah, sure. You can patrol for 1 turn. I'm going to need to cancel that next turn. These guys are consulting. Oh, there's a little fight here where yeah, here's a spell that doesn't get used too much. Will-O-Wisp. It summons Will-O-Wisps on the outside of the battlefield. So each cast summons 2. These units are fairly high attack and defense. size 1, 3 hit points. So basically they're glass cannon. But they do fairly well against these random units. And yeah, so that happens. We take this back. He wasn't going to defend it. Again, I'm not defending this fort. I'm just pulling my units out. Yeah, and we continue our complete non-fighting business. Oh, this is cool. He assassinates my Mountain King with a Nagini here. This thing's kitted out with a lot of stuff that can easily kill a Mountain King. The Moonblade could actually kill some of my other critters too, potentially. Phaeacia moves on here. I'm not going to defend it. That's Nazca's cap. It's just not worth fighting over. Eventually, we're going to want to break free of this. Oh, I tried to raid this last turn. That doesn't go well because of a PD dump of barbarians. So I can't really fight against that. We'll see. What does the Black Witch do? Yeah, Horde of Skeletons, of course. So that's a very effective backliner when you have units like this. And he's got a priest somewhere. Oh, no, it's my guy's retreat. That was the issue. If my 2 dryads hadn't retreated, I would probably have won that battle. Yeah, this is counter-raided yet again. Lots of counter-raiding here. I'm eventually going to want to bust north here. Eventually. I hit Conjuration 9 this turn. So I'm going to get 2 casts of Tartarian Gate. I'm not going to be pumping out, oh shoot, what's it called? Gift of Health, until I have a couple Tartarians, because I want to hopefully, just in case it gets dispelled first turn. I don't think it will. I'm hoping I lose enough lands that it's not considered a big deal. Oh, he takes out my my researchers here. This is unfortunate because he kills a lot of them. I think it's because yeah, he's got flying. Oh, it's not because he's got flying. Maybe it's because he's got flying. Yeah, this kit is pretty decent. And there's a lab here, so you can teleport out and re-kit it. There's no point, I'm not going to hunt this golem down. I do not have the resources to fight against 3 players with astral hopping units. So what would have been good is these guys had all been on cast and retreat, but like up until now I've been fighting, oh, he is on an attack rear. He just failed the morale check last time. Or he might be on just generic attack. Interesting. Strange that these guys just won't fail their morale checks. Yeah, and I end up losing most of the researchers there. My research is getting somewhat capped, but not really. 1 path at 9 is decent. It's really what I need. I was going to go 8 to get Ground Army, and then Evocation for Storm of Thorns. But realistically, I'm not going to make it to that point in the game. I should be collapsing pretty quick, right? Like, I can't defend Shinuyama. The only reason I'm defending Agartha right now is because no one else really has an army in the area except for this, right? Like, this is gonna... he's got his hero here. So this is gonna come in and probably take out Agartha from me. Shinuyama's territory is basically gone that I used to have. I might, when he moves here, I might bring these guys out to here. But again, there's not really too much point in spending resources defending my stuff. I think I'm gonna go basically be down to these three um, things. I might be able to hold on to Vanarus. That'd be very much down to my original territory around here. I won't be able to hold anything near this, so it's really might just be this little area. It does have this province, which is not bad. So I am going to be making some small gem income, but it's not going to be anything comparable to what I had before. Cool. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching. Sorry I'm so much less enthusiastic about this game. I just found like the fighting with a guard that was so tedious that I had to do something to spice it up a little bit. And this is definitely spicy. It's just I'm not really I didn't really want to do a full-on 3v1. I would much rather have had a 2v1 situation. But a 3v1 is what we're in, so we will carefully run away and keep applying pressure where we can. Does anything else interesting happen this turn? A golem kills 244 units? What units do you send against a golem that he kills 244 of them? Oh. Howl, yes, Howl would do it. So I'm pretty sure golems can't get experience because they're mindless. But 244 kills would make a hero out of just about any unit except for a golem. Cool, cool. Yeah, Uruk finally gets this, so he's actually the throne point leader now, if he can claim it, which he probably will. Yeah, he's gonna claim this one. Is he gonna claim that one? Eternal Suffering, the Sun. What? What throne is this then? How do you already have the Sun throne? You already have the Sun throne. That means that's the throne of the moon? It was heavily defended if that's the throne of the moon. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, Uruk's actually gonna be in the lead here because he's got, he doesn't have the first stage, so he's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, potentially 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Wow. Interesting. He just needs 3 more to win. Can he go through me to get those 3? Not really. Yeah, I don't know. He could go here and here. That's probably would make the most sense, is if Uruk goes and takes out these thrones. I had no idea. I was so sure Bandar Log was in the position to go for the win because he's got all of my thrones so accessible. And he counters my nation. But like Uruk is in an excellent position here. I knew he had the good thrones in his area. Like when you see a start, like where did Uruk start here? Like yeah, right from the start of the game, you have these thrones like in your general vicinity. Like you're in a good spot. He got this. This was pretty far out. It's kind of surprising. But these thrones in his immediate area, you're laughing as a starting point. Sweet. Okay, guys. That's my turn. I'm going to end turn here. As you can see, I am not doing much these days because I'm just going to turtle, and wait to see who wins the game. Thanks for watching. Bye.